Good day guys, you're welcome to the channel guys. So guys, today I will show you how to trade stop hunt using this simple approach. So for example here, we can see here, this is the first example. So this is the sell trap and this is the buy trap. So for example, if you want to sell at this point, we can see here, this is a resistance that has pushed the market previously, and also price came back to this point and it also pushed the market down. So you've noticed that if price wants to sell from this point, either you're taking this as a supply or a resistance, price usually alter this high to clear out the stop loss. In that process, it creates what? A sell trap. So people that sold here will get hooked. And also, while the market is seen going upward, people that buy from breakout will also get trapped before the market shows its final directions, which is going down and hitting the stop loss of those who took a long position and also those who took a short position here before price down. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel guys. There's a very simple method which you use in avoiding getting trapped on this stop hunt. We can see here, this is a bullish example. If price is coming back to a support or a demand zone, price usually gets hit at this point to hit out people buying at this point, and also people that sell take them out just here. People that try to sell the market to go lower, they get hit at before the market start pushing upward. Here we have a sell trap, a buy trap. Also here we have a buy trap and a sell trap. So guys, on the lower time frame, we check for a very simple confirmation for us to avoid getting trapped with the stop hunt. On the smaller time frame, which is H4, for example, this is daily time frame. On the smaller time frame, we look for a break of a counter trend line for us not to get trapped here. So if the market is pushing upward like this, we have something like this before we see a push downward. What I usually do is to take a counter trend line just like this. So once price breaks the counter trend line here, it gives us that indication that the market is about to go down, and we target our desired risk to reward from our entry point. So guys, let's go to the chart. Let me show you a live examples of how this plays out. So guys, don't forget to check out the Telegram channel, which the link is on the comment section and also on the description section. So for example, here we have Euro JPY, and we can see here, this is a zone that price has tested previously. So we already know that once price gets to a zone which it has tested previously, it has higher probability of coming down. So for example, here we can see the different rejection from this zone. You can see this is the first, this is the second. We also had another one, third, we had fourth, and almost had a rejection there. Also here we had something like this, and also here. So we can see the different times the market has rejected from here. This is not a coincidence. That means there is an order flow around here which pushes the market downward. When the market is coming back to this point, what do we see? We can see the market clearing out these orders here, clearing out people that took sell immediately before it finally pushed down. So on the smaller time frame, what we do is that we draw a counter trend line. So this is a daily time frame. So we draw a counter trend line on the 4 hours time frame for us to detect the stop hunt and also get a good entry with those moves guys. So for example, here this is our stop hunt. So we can go down to the 4 hours time frame. So on 4 hours time frame, we can see what we have here. What do we have? If you draw your counter trend line from here, this point here, you can see it right here. This is when price came back to this zone. So if you're selling once price gets to this zone, you can see that the stop loss has been hit here at this point before price finally breaks this counter trend line. So at the break of the counter trend line, that is where you're looking to enter. With this, you will notice that most of the time you are not getting trapped in the stop hunt. So for example, your entry is around here. Once price breaks below it, stop loss just at the top, and you can target your desired risk to reward. After the stop hunt, price pushed up and hit those orders up, and also people trying to buy, price hit them down before it finally goes down. So this is a simple example for a sell. So guys, let's move to the next, which is a buy example. So guys, we can see here, this is another example on CAD JPY. we can see here this is the point where price rejected previously, and also here this around this area price rejected. If you draw a box here, you can see just here price rejected again. So at this point in time, when price was coming to reject the third time, which is just here, we can see how the market moved. Just took out this low before we see a parabolic bullish push and the market started going upward. Now also you can see here what did the market do when the market came back to this zone. What do we have? We also had the same similar stuff we had here. Price took out this high before we see a push lower. Now if you look at this zone here, we can take this back to here. We can see the previous rejection, and also another rejection here. Price came back to this point, we had a stop on, and here we had a stop on. So let's go to the smaller time frame and see how to trade this stop on these zones. So guys, this is a 4 hours time frame. You can take your counter trend line from this point here to this top. You can see just here. Once price took out this low and this low, what do we have? We have a break of the counter trend line at this point here. That gives you a confirmation that the market is about to push up, and you take your order from the break of this counter trend line. So like this, you can see here, this is 1:3. So guys, this is a very simple method which I use to trade stop hunt. Also, if you want to also see other trade examples once they appear in the market, I will also send it to the Telegram channel. You can check out the Telegram channel, which the link is on the comment section and also on the description section. So guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also join the family, guys. I will see you guys on my next video. Peace out, guys.